So this is a bit of an instructional video on how to use this new app I just developed. Specifically, it's for reading the reports and creating output for them. So what we're going to do here, if you can see over here, I have four example reports that I want to upload to this app so that it can read the data. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. I have a Mac, but it should work with a PC or anything. Just go ahead and drag and drop each of these PDFs in here. So when you drag it, it'll start extracting the data. Sometimes take a little bit depending on how much data there is in the report, how complicated the report is. So it should take a little less than, maybe 20 seconds. Certainly a lot quicker than it would take if you were to do it manually. In this specific instance, this is a pretty simple job, so we only had one operation here, and it goes through all the data. So vessel V of discharge, shore out turn, gross time, discharge time, net discharge time, time at berth. It records all the different line verifications as well. In this case, there was actually 4 line verifications, so that's probably why it took a little longer. I've gone through these multiple times to double check that the data matches, but I'll do so here with you really shortly here. Okay, so just at a high level, if we look, month is April, Ruiz comes from here. Inspection company actually comes from the letters of protest. That's where it reads that. Grade all this data. So vessel VF discharge is down here, as is shore out turn. Gross and net discharge times come from here. Time at berth, it actually calculates from all facet dock to hoses off, which is right here, up here. So, and then all the line verifications it does as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just download these other ones, or upload them rather. Takes a little bit sometimes. And the goal for all this is to upload this data, or upload the PDFs to this app so it can read the data, and then we can export it as an Excel file so that we can then copy it into the spreadsheet that we're trying to send out here. This will make things a lot easier as opposed to doing it manually. As you can see, the one I just uploaded actually has 2 grades, so it's smart enough to read the 2 grades and split up the line displacements. This one actually has, this one was easy. This one was 1 grader. But let me go here. This Magnolia Express is actually a bit more of a complicated report because I think it had 3 grades, and it also had a backload, so I had to teach it how to not look at the backload and still look at the 3 grades. So this one could take a little longer, but not too long. Like I said, certainly quicker than if you were to do it manually. Could also depend on how good your Wi-Fi connection is as well. Okay. Yeah, so for instance, this is a 3 grader, splits it up by grade, course times. Time at berth is all going to be the same. So yeah. So now, once we have all this here, you're going to keep doing this for a bunch, but you can go ahead and click the export button, and there you go. And then it'll show up in your downloads. So this is kind of the format that we want here. I'm just going to widen these. They're a little out of order relative to what the spreadsheet looks like. However, I think what would make the most sense is just, like, once you have them all uploaded to the app and then create this report here, you can just go ahead and go by column and just select all the data from that column, copy and paste it into the report. I think that would be easier. So yeah, that's how the app works.